welcome back to my Minecraft series, Reaper's Island, and as you can see, obviously, I'm resuming my series today in this episode. This is episode, I believe, 3, and, yeah, I've actually done a lot of work in the time of, obviously working on my series. So I have a ton of wood, a ton of glass, and I don't know if you guys remember last season where I did shout out towers. I don't have the towers themselves, but I did get my shout outs set up and ready. So I'm going to read them off now. Episode 1 goes to Stella Quinn. Episode 2 goes to Cody Gilman. Thank you guys for all the love and support. And this episode will be going to 30 Seconds with H. And again, thank you all three for all the love and support you've given me throughout both of my channels. And yeah, so I bet you guys probably already saw what I was doing. There's a building out there, and that is actually going to be a doghouse. I don't know if you guys saw when I was downstairs, but I actually managed to tame 4 dogs. Because like I said before, I've actually continuously worked on this world, even after I stopped recording my Minecraft videos. So my island is pretty huge now. And I have dogs, I have a ton of materials to use, and yeah, so really what we're just going to do is we're going to start with the floor here. It's going to be just like my house, where there's a staircase leading up to my doghouse. And yeah, it's actually really great. I'm really happy that, I managed to get my island to be this big. I've had to gather a lot of dirt. And honestly, I just have to hope that I have enough wood for the entire building, or at least for this episode, because like I said before, I was going to work continuously on my house before and after each episode, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but obviously you probably did. I have a second floor now, and it's pretty much just an entire chest room. There's nothing but chests up there with my materials in it. And yeah, I gathered a lot of sand from one of the sand islands that I don't know if you guys remember. Before I actually built this island itself, there was a bunch of sand islands throughout the ocean, and I pretty much just tore them entirely. I tore them down entirely, so I had enough sand to get some glass. And yeah, I've pretty much been working continuously on this world for probably 6 or 7 hours a day, just to make it perfect for you guys, really. And I've actually been really excited to return to my series. I don't know if you guys remember, but after I decided to take my long mental break, I decided to put a pause on my series entirely until I decided it was time to do it again. And today just happened to be that time. And I've been really excited to do this series because, it's been a while. I think it's almost been, I think, 3 weeks since I did my last episode of this series. But yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but this is actually season 2, and I named it Reaper's Island. And I will actually explain to you at the end of the episode why it's called Reaper's Island and why Reaper is the one I chose. But yeah, here we go with some wood. And actually, hold on. Let me go grab some torches real quick. Oh, and I actually grew some sugarcane over there. I have wheat growing over there. I'm pretty organized so far, but I haven't had the chance to build other rooms and stuff because I wanted to do that on video. As I mean, obviously, I would love to just build. I would like to start expanding my home a lot. Like, even most of the time, it'll even be on video, so that I have, other stuff to do on here. Um, Let me just make sure that this is in the same spot. Um, and then I'll put some over here as well. It's a good thing that I have so many torches. Um, I'll just do that and then used every single torch. Um, so I don't know if I even have tools, to be honest with you, because I was um I was so focused on getting materials to build the doghouse in this episode that I didn't even really bother to really get any tools like an axe, a pickaxe, a sword, a shovel. I used maybe 6 or 7 shovels. They were stone shovels too, and I just broke down a bunch of sand islands entirely. I don't know if you guys remember that boat over there, but I had a lot of materials from there as well. Um, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I did it on video actually, but I went into the boat and there was some iron there, there was some wood, stuff like that, stuff that I could definitely use for my island. Um, I hope you guys actually enjoy this island because everything I build this season is going to be on this island entirely. Um, so there's actually going to be some stuff. Um, I don't know if you guys saw over there, but whenever I did my last episode, you guys could see that I actually had already built the bridge off stream, and recently I actually built these walls so that I don't fall in the water whenever I'm walking diagonally, and I did a lot of work on the staircase back there as well, so I can get up easily. So I'll probably have some other buildings like on a different bridge. Just it'll look really good at the end. I know I said that last season as well, and honestly, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys think so, but in the last season, I actually really enjoyed how the season actually turned out. Turned out better than I thought it would. I did not think it would turn out as good as it did, but it did, and I was very proud of my finished project. Um, so like, as you saw the signs inside, I will be doing shout outs every episode of this season as well. I know I didn't do that last season. I think I started my first shout out on season 16 or episode 16. I believe so. I do not remember exactly what episode I started, but I do believe it was 16. Um, and those three that I put on those signs were very, very supportive. I'm gonna start reading the shout outs at the end of the episodes instead, just because it would be better so that people could actually remember who I'm shouting out. I don't know why I took that up there, but I guess it's time to bring my pups in. After I grab the wood from up here and maybe grab an axe and tear those staircases down real quick. I do have 4 dogs, so I will probably constantly be expanding my doghouse as well, getting them some like play sets and stuff, kind of like last season. But this one's gonna look better, and I already have plans for it. Once I start getting a little further through, I'm hopefully to get different colored wool like red and black, and I'm going to start doing their downstairs and upstairs entirely out of black and red wool, or carpet. So it will look. I have a lot of plans, and you guys will definitely have to like watch the whole season just to find out how good it's actually going to turn out. And in my opinion, I think this one might actually end up being better than the last one. Um, that's just me though. I don't know what anyone else will think about it. But I have a ton of things planned for this season, and like I said, I think it might end up being better, more organized, and it's entirely on an island. I mean, the last one kind of was, but most of the buildings that I had were entirely built on water. But this is going to be an entire island with just buildings on an island the whole way. Um, so this is going to be a very large season and a very large island because I have a lot of buildings planned for this season. Um, Most of it's going to be like expansions for my house or expansions for my dog house and stuff like that. But you guys will have to stay tuned and see what goes on throughout the entire series. Um, but that's honestly, I didn't really have much plans for this room, but for now, I'm going to put a little tunnel here. Not really a tunnel. Um, Sorry, that was way too big. They don't need it to be that big. Um, so it's going to be like a little play tunnel. They can just go through this, yada yada yada. And there we go. That's just to start with. I'll obviously be doing more, but for now, that is what I have. Let me just step back and show you guys the finished piece. I like it. So I don't I don't know what more to do. But obviously before the next episode, like I told you guys in the last one, I will be expanding my island as well before and after each episode as well, because it is definitely needed. Because for every building that I build, my island will have to be expanded as well, because most of my buildings are massive. And I didn't get a chance to show you back here yet. I didn't do anything back here, but I do have plans for back here. This is actually going to be like more expansions to my house. So my house will be against the edge whenever I'm done. I have a lot of things planned for it. But yeah, this is going to be great, and you guys will probably love it. I hope you do, because I sure do. At some point, I'm probably going to tear that boat down as well, so that I can expand over there too. So, yeah. Let's, I am honestly very excited for this season. I know I've been getting a lot of... My first shout out over here has been actually telling me and that she was excited and that this was actually her favorite series of all time. So I'm going to obviously keep it going. I'm definitely not ending this series anytime soon. I have a lot of seasons put onto it. So I'm just going to give you guys a big leaker right now. I have confirmed seasons all the way through season 7 so far. So this is I definitely have put out a lot of confirmations, but there is a leak for those of you that watch this series. I have, like I said, I have confirmations all the way through season 7, which is awesome, because there's a lot more things that you guys get to see me do. Obviously, in every season, I'm going to build a house, probably a dog house, or maybe in one season, I'll put a dog house in my house, or attached to my house, who knows. But, that is pretty much it. I will definitely expand that a little bit, obviously before my next episode. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy the future ones. I hope you've enjoyed the last season and the last few episodes. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Hold on. I want to wave goodbye. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Bye.